This is Harlan Slope, WVMR, Public Relay. Tonight, a study of value. Not gold, not bullets, not food, but something far more fragile and far more easily lost. Trust. And what happens when someone tries to replace it with something that does not exist? Before the war, Pleasant Valley train station was never intended to carry anything of lasting importance. It sat between alpine cabins and abandoned slopes, meant for ski season, mail delivery, and tourist luggage. Not for crops, not for medicine, certainly not for rebuilding society. Trade was never the purpose. It became the necessity. After the bombs, Pleasant Valley did not recover. It reorganized. The trains never ran again, but the platforms did. People started leaving things there. Scrap, cloth, bullets, meat. Sometimes just hope that someone might need the things that we might no longer be able to carry. It was never planned that way. It simply happened. And it worked. Not because we designed it well, but because we did not interfere. Then, a small change. Easy to miss if you were not looking. One vendor bot began refusing caps, gold bullion, even bartering. Instead, it accepted only a new currency, red coin. No announcement, no explanation, and certainly no endorsement. Just a change in the machine's programming, as if reality could be rewritten by adjusting a line of code. Nearby stood a coin exchange terminal, painted red, stamped with a hammer-and-sickle, offering conversion. Caps and bullion in, red coins out. Not just a different currency, a redesign. Someone, somewhere, was testing how easily trust could be replaced. People responded to uncertainty by looking for advantage. Some laughed at the red coin, called it a scam, walked away. Some called it sabotage, communism, or economic warfare. They wrote warnings on boards and moved their caravan south towards Foundation and the White Spring. And some saw only possibility. They lined up at the machine, believing they were getting in early on the next big thing. They weren't thinking about trade, or community, or even greed. They were thinking about not missing out, which is something far more powerful. So the line of the red coin machine grew longer. Now, Pleasant Valley is not what it used to be. Trade has not stopped, but it has begun to hesitate. Some caravans skip it entirely, afraid of leaving with pockets full of red coin and nothing to trade elsewhere. Some traders now carry 3 purses, caps for the White Spring, bullion for Foundation, and red coins for Pleasant Valley, even if they cannot use them anywhere else. On paper, red coin has no value. In practice, it now has behavior. People travel differently. People hoard differently. People doubt differently. And when that begins to move, everything begins to move. The cost is not measured in money. It is measured in confidence. Some traders ask now, before even speaking, which currency are you using? Some settlements now reject Pleasant Valley traders entirely. Not because they traded in red coin, but because they might have. Suspicion is the only true tax of bad currency. Not everyone fell for the scam, but everyone now lives with the consequences of those who did. So, what is Pleasant Valley now? Not a center for innovation, not a collapsed market, but something in between. A test site, a tension point, a warning. Not victory, not failure, but stalemate. Because even if red coin disappears, the idea will not. It has already proven something, that you do not need to change reality to change behavior. Sometimes you only need to suggest that reality might change and let people do the rest. So, where does that leave us? Can value be programmed into a terminal? Or can it only be carried hand to hand by agreement? And if enough people believe in something, does it become real? Or does it simply become dangerous? Are we shaping our economy, or just reacting to whoever decides to rewrite it? This is Harlan Slope, WVMR, Public Relay, clear signal, clear truth. for anyone who still believes both matter.